Hi everyone, my name is Pele Renata and welcome to my channel. For today I thought to do something a little bit different, and instead of creating a new project, I thought to show you some old ones. These are actually really old ones. This is, as you can notice, dating from April 2019. So really old ones. Anyway, if I show you all four of them, it would last too long, so I think I will share this in two separate videos. And today I will show you these two journals. Okay, so first let's start with the smaller one. This was actually from a notebook which I had. I planned to adhere these pages somehow to the cover, but I still didn't figure out how to do that. Anyway, you can see that I have just glued these pages together and gave up on this journal. But there are some really pretty pages in it, so I thought to show you. Here I was actually doing some stamping using stencils. Here there is a leaf skeleton, or skeleton leaf, how is it called? And some additional embellishments using the dewdrops. I have always really loved this page, though recently I haven't been creating in this style, but this page inspires me to do so again. Now, this page is really a Christmassy mood. What I didn't like about it, that there is, for my personal feeling, too much empty space. So what I would have done differently is make a larger sentiment here. And I think this page would have looked better that way. But other than that, I really like how it looks. You can notice all this shine and glitter. And I generally really am happy with the background. The Santa is from Caravelle Studio. Now, this was me just experimenting a bit. I generally can't relax enough to create messy pages, so I thought to do that here. I must say this is not my favorite page, but you know what, I thought to share it with you anyway. Now here what we have. This little girl is from a coloring book, but the mushrooms are all from rubber dance. The background was actually from a gel printing session that I had, experimenting a bit. And then I adhered it to this page, that way that I ripped the edges and then just darkened them with some black pen. Generally really like this page. And the last one for this journal is this beauty. So as I said, I really did this page quite a while ago, but probably still comes as a top 10 favorite pages of mine. It has mermaid, beautiful colors, little bit shimmering effects, and as I said, really love this page. For this page there is available process video on my channel, while I think for the other one there isn't any yet. Anyway, this is it for this little journal. Now let's move on to the other one. Okay, here is my old journal. Here I was trying to mark the dates when I was creating these pages, but soon gave up on that. Anyway, the date when I started art journaling in this one was on April 2019 and finished in March 2020. That doesn't mean these old pages took me a year to create. I generally tend to simultaneously work in multiple journals from various types of paper and different formats. Anyway, let's start with my first page. So this one is from Rubber Dance. I did some loose coloring on the background and heat embossing with bronze embossing powder. Kind of fun and simple. Maybe nowadays I would change some things about it, but not a bad page. Maybe it will inspire me to soon create something else with this same stamp. Now a page for Tandy art. I have used the Tandy art scrapbooking paper. For coloring this page, I was inspired mostly by the colors which can be found on the fox, and try to make a cluster of paper elements with some really loose coloring. Now another Tandy art page. Now, while I really like this page, what I think would have helped it look better if this section was just a little bit lower, something like this. So that this upper section is not in the middle, but instead is taking 2/3 of the page. I think it would have looked better, but I was just still a beginner in mixed media at this point. Anyway, there was some stenciling, some stamping, some book pages, little collage work for this page. Now one really cute page. This is again, the background for this page is from one of older gel printing sessions. When I start gel printing, I generally like to make multiple backgrounds and use them sometimes to have a shortcut in my art journaling. And then this is what I did for this project. So the background was kind of done. I just did adhered some more washi tapes here and did some stamping of this pattern on the edges and added this cute little boy. This boy is not a stamp or an element. It was actually from a coloring book. I have colored it using, if I remember correctly, Copic markers. I think so, pretty sure actually. Same goes for these hearts, and then assemble this layout. I think this particular page can also be created as a card. Now some really cute page with a mom and baby fox. Again, loose coloring. These leaves are from AB Studio. Really simple but still sweet layout. Now some more Tandy art. This cute little girl is Tandy Art Fairy. I have colored her using watercolors, and then using this stencil try to make a little dreamy background using very soft colors. This is a gold texture paste here, what you can notice. But these, so here are the texture paste stars, while some of the stars were just fussy cut. Some more Tandy art. So this bigger deer was from a scrapbooking paper, but the small one is actually a stamp. I tried to follow some same techniques in coloring, so they would match better. I think I did alright. And then to give them some grounding, I used a collage mix of book pages and scrapbooking paper. Oh yeah, this one. I kinda like this page, the idea, but maybe what I am not completely satisfied is the background color. I think I could have chosen a better color to go with this purple butterfly, pinkish purple butterfly. But what I do like about this page is you can see the butterfly is from 2 layers. First is just first time I stamped butterfly on a piece of white cardstock and colored it there, and then on a piece of acetate. The composition is nice. I like the brush and how the brush ends up in this text. But as I said, from this point of view, I would have just changed the background color. But still, a nice page, maybe to inspire me to create something with a similar layout. This page was done with the Delusion sprays. The girl is from Carabel Studio. Very unusual colors from me, very bold colors, but again, don't forget I was still a beginner. Something bothers me in this page in the position of these girls. I would have maybe lowered them, tried to cluster them up a bit, but I really like the general idea of this page. Choose to be happy. Now this is one really pretty page inspired by my own kids. I have 2 children and I am a mama bear. Anyway, so I had these paper elements, but I have to tell you I have no memory from where. They are black cardstock, but here there are these little, like a shimmer foil under. Hope you can see on the bears. So what I did, I tried to create some kind of bluish, cold toned background for them. There is some texture paste here with a really nice shimmer to it in these stars. I don't know how much it can be seen from here. Very simple layout, but I really think it looks good as it is. And this shimmer on these bears is just beautiful. Anyway, next page. This was actually created before the times I ever started. I became a part of Art by Marlene design team. But when I just got familiar actually with her product line, so I had this girl from a paper element booklet, and then I tried to create some naturally looking background for her. If I remember correctly, I used some brushes for coloring. There is some very subtle stencil work, and there is some heat embossing. You can see these white parts here. And this is one of those pages which is old, but I still like it nevertheless. Okay, the next one. Okay, so these 2 pages, maybe I should show you together, because they were made to match each other. They are looking a little bit grungy, a little bit mess. I think, if I remember correctly, for coloring the background I have used paper artsy infusions. There is some washi tapes, some elements from theme holds, heat embossing. I try to make them to match, but still to have some variety in textures in the background. Oh, this is a pretty one, a little bit more feminine. Again, something that can be made as a card. There is a lot of little shimmers and glitter effects. Very flowery and very gentle colors. Perhaps you can notice here this nice shimmer effect. here too. Okay, this girl is one of Art by Marlene Rice papers. This was again something more of an experimental page for me. I have not recorded this one, and I don't have much memories of how I created it, sadly. What I do like is these die cuts which I have here. These square die cuts, I think they look nice, and the color scheme is nice, but I really don't remember what coloring medium I used. Anyway, this was just for inspiration, right? Now for the last page, something a little bit more wintry. Very cute page. And this background is made by a very similar technique that I made with the Santa Claus, which I showed you at the beginning from the other journal. As you see, I really like the coloring technique for the background with the heat embossed snowflakes. And we have a little girl giving a gift to a little polar bear. Here what is very unusual when I look, this page doesn't have a sentiment, it's just like a little scene from a storybook. And that's it for this art journal. Sadly, I have a little bit messed up the covers for it. I planned to fix it somehow, but somehow never came to it. Never mind. I hope you enjoyed and that you found some pages that are inspiring for you. If you have any questions regarding some of these pages, please feel free to ask me, write me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you soon again. Bye!